We're back, fellow knife and outdoor gear enthusiasts. Cee and Just Jul. And it's ours and your favorite time of the week. Time for the gameplay. Here it is.
This week is like all the others as we have the newest carries from brands like Tops,
Viper,
Sencut,
ProTech,
and Boker.
Yep, here we go. We're going to begin with the Tops. Impact. I wanted to begin with the Tops Operator 7, the new one in bronze, but Jul said I couldn't mention it. So, just want to let you know.
Are you serious right now?
Only one!
Waited till we got to the middle. Then you could have been like, oh, and by the way, we have a new version of the Tops Operator 7.
Hey, what's that? Only one option right now. This one. So this fixed carry is 9.75 inch overall with a 4.88 inch 1095 carbon steel blade. Comes in at about 56, 57, call it 58 on the HRC scale with the coyote tan blade coating, lanyard hole, and jimping. Handle is tan canvas micarta. Designed by U.S. service member Seth Brown for fighter jet air crews. This slim profile knife is right there when you need it.
There's also 2 modes of sheath retention, and it's perfectly suited for a rigger's belt or a tactical vest. Comes with a coyote tan sheath and Tops whistle.
Get a nice impact on the back.
I'm not there yet.
I wasn't either.
It weighs 10.9 ounces with sheath and 7.2 ounces without. Go ahead.
You didn't let me finish mine, son. Let's
this is
finish
yours.
One before it. I said get it when you need it. I didn't get to say but out of the way.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's alright. I thought we were doing a game where we just cut each other off.
All right.
Alright, impact on the back for only $164.84 from AtlanticKnife.com.
You know Wendy uses scissors to scratch her back.
I saw it.
Should have been like, well, why don't you use this? So I like this knife. I mean, then again, all Tops are made in the USA, so you got the quality, you got the purpose, and you have the style. Look at that.
Ah.
Yeah, the coating. A+ in my book. And I'm not even a crewman on a fighter jet. So, how about you?
If I was at a jet on the tarmac.
That's great.
I
And
like
about the
it.
knife.
It's actually, yeah, it's funny.
About the knife.
There's so many different
I hate
Tops
this one.
knives.
I don't like this.
that I
Take
like.
this off.
Yeah,
I don't want it.
I wouldn't use that.
Just make sure your sheath's tight enough. It's all good.
Alright.
Moving on.
Let's do
The
it.
next blade, the Viper Turn.
Ooh.
Yep, so there's 12 options. Black G10, white G10, natural canvas micarta, carbon fiber, ram horn.
Poplar.
Yep, walnut, green micarta, and more.
Yep.
So we have the carbon fiber one.
Because we want to put 12 on the table.
Yep. It is 7.5 inches when fully deployed and sporting the dark matter yellow carbon fiber handle. That's what they call it. Yep. Bowler M390 blade is 3.25 inches with satin finish, rounded spine, and jimping.
I think they stole that dark matter yellow, didn't they?
I don't think so. I've never heard it
From
anyone.
remember when we sold Barbos?
Navas Barbudos? No, that was like Mars Valley and
Oh, that's right.
Storm. Toxic
All right.
Storm.
Which is open with a dual-sided thumb studs. Lastly, this lockback has a lanyard hole, titanium tip-up pocket clip, dual AISI 420 stainless steel tempered liners,
Yeah.
and was designed in Italy by Fabrizio Silvestrelli.
Turn your world with the Viper Turn, starting at just $164.84 from
AtlanticKnife.com. You know, somebody commented on that video the other day that they didn't get the Italian thing.
What?
They hadn't watched that Brad Pitt movie.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, well,
You really missed
not
out.
watching a Brad Pitt movie is really not sad.
Hey, whoa.
But
whoa.
that one,
There's a lot of good
That
ones.
one we'll give him.
Like, I like 7 with Brad Pitt.
Yeah, it's not bad. All right, take us on
Another
into the house.
Another one I like. What was it?
Turn us to the next page.
Okay, I have to say I really like all the options this lockback comes in. Although, I would have preferred a back flipper. That's just me. I do think it has a very strong lockup and deployment. Good size, too. What do you think?
Well, they all can't be 10s.
I've heard that before.
I bet you have. Yeah, if you're gonna make
I've said it
I'm
somewhere
okay with
else,
it out
but-
having a flipper. I mean, it's a lockback. It's not a slip joint, so it's
That's-
got that
that's a
going
plus.
for it.
It's a plus.
And it's also going to have total consciousness. So,
Seriously.
Caddyshack.
I got it.
You know how I measure myself against other coworkers, don't you?
By height.
By height, yeah.
Yes.
So,
No, 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 no.
moving on.
No, 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 no.
Like Rascal Flatts. To the next knife. The Sencut Sachse.
That's great.
Parliament.
There we go. A new brand, We Civivi, which is offered in 4 options: Jewel JG10, brown micarta, black micarta, and green micarta. Unfortunately, we only have the green micarta one. Plus side, this carry is a button lock. Go ahead, Cee.
I don't like opening knife boxes and laying the knives out and then having
Yeah,
to put
but
them
we
all
don't
back.
have a Jewel Jade. You dropped the
Oh,
ball.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So this folder is 7.76 inch when open, 4.38 inch when closed. Features a 3.38 inch 9CR18 MOV steel blade.
You know me.
This version has a black stonewash finish, while the others have satin finishes. Handle, as we mentioned, is green micarta, with black finish liners and tip-up reversible pocket clip.
Blade is deployed with the dual-sided thumb studs, the jimped flipper, or you can do the button.
Oh yeah.
Trying to do it sideways. There
Thank
you
God
go.
that was a
Up table.
budget knife there you just jammed into the table.
It's fine. Look, see?
Yeah, that's good.
No scratch.
Yeah.
Handle, as we mentioned, is the green micarta, and it sports some jimping on the blade. Right there. Finally, this button lock comes with pouch and cleaning cloth. Hold on. Pouch. And this one is blue.
Ooh, snazzy.
Yep. And starts at just $45.45.
FlyingKnife.com.
Alright, you can go first.
I'll go first.
There you go.
Alright. I don't mind the good, best, better model. They did it backwards. But, duh.
Yeah.
You know,
It's a sound model. That's why they do it.
it is. It's nice. I mean, I like the knife. The steel, I mean, if you want budget steel, that's fine. Kershaw does budget steel too. They don't have button locks. But SRM does a nice button lock. Or axis lock, or slide lock, or
Whatever you want to call
Trek lock, or whatever for about $20.
Yeah.
So, you know, I mean, it's a nice knife.
Yeah.
If you're a We Civivi Sencut
Just stole
fan,
everything I say.
then you gotta, well, we can skip you then.
So we all know what's happening.
Yeah.
We's doing the middle, the higher levels of the money market. Now they want the lower with the budget steel. So this knife's like a Conspirator or an Altus, both of which were button locks
Ooh, Conspirator. I didn't
from
think about
Civivi. I mean, it's nice for what it is, but it doesn't really bring any new design to the table. Seen it before. But if you are, like Cee said, looking for a more budget-friendly button lock, then
that. Mm-hmm. Brings quiche to the table.
here you
And we
go.
like quiche.
You like quiche.
Yeah, they like quiche.
I have actually never tried quiche, I don't think so. Alright, next is the Boker Bad Moon.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's available in one option. It's 4.92 inch overall. Features a 2.56 inch D2 Hawk Bill blade. One solid piece. It's dark stone wash finish karambit. It's perfect for a net carry as it comes with a black custom made Kydex sheath and ball chain. There it is.
There it is, yeah. Like traditional karambits, this carry has the large ring at the end of the handle. Securing an excellent hold in reverse grip, which I never do right. I think it's this one. Does that look right? I feel like that's not right. This one. No? We shouldn't even show you. I'll let Cee show you. Finally, this knife was designed by Simon Frommel.
Garfunkel.
Weighs just 2.54 ounces and is only
I have no clue. $39.96. How about that?
landknife.com.
There it is.
I feel like it's
You can go that. I mean,
this one.
I don't know. It's so small. See, I would go that way.
This one's a little more secure, though. I think
Yeah,
I'd go with this
You might
one.
get a little dinghy. If you go using that to defend yourself, you probably ought to bring a couple Band-Aids.
Alright, I'm going to go first now.
Go to store.
Boker has done a few neck knives before, and I know they made a big splash with like the Boker Rescue Kiridashi. Now, I have seen like a karambit before, obviously. But, you know, for the price and the quality, I don't dislike it.
I don't
I
dislike
think
it
it's
either.
I think it's a solid knife.
Well, if you think their most popular neck knife is probably the Challenger. And I think it's like 440C. It's a little smaller, and it's like 20. Don't quote me. $27. So your D2, a little bigger, karambit style. $30, $39.
No sheath shimmy. That's I do think they could have went a little higher end on the
They
ball
never
chain.
do they? I mean, they find
Cut the corner there.
They find the cheapest pull fan they can get.
They could have went.
And
I think this is plastic.
I think this is plastic.
Yeah, I usually want something a little heavier. No offense.
All right, so you ready to move on?
All right. Yep, I'm ready to move on.
Next blade. Are you ready for it?
I'm ready for it.
I'm gonna tell you what it is. ProTech, aka the Godfather.
Yep.
Not the newest, but it's great anyways. Let's do it.
But before we take it to the mattresses, make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, as well as ring the bell. If you ring that bell, you'll automatically be notified on your phone, computer, whatever, when we drop new videos, and you won't find a horse head in your bed.
Oh, wait a minute. I see what we're doing here. We're dropping Godfather quotes. All right. You'll also be entered into giveaways. Right now on both YouTube and AK's blog, we're hosting the Maxed Up giveaway. You like, share, comment, and subscribe, and you won't end up like Sonny. On this video, you'll be entered to win a Max Ace t-shirt, hat, and knife.
And if you head on over to the blog and answer the AK trivia question, you'll be entered to win a Max Ace t-shirt, hat, and knife.
All right. We're back to the table, finally. And it's the ProTech Godfather. Two options, regular and Luca Brazzi.
Oh, and Luca Brazzi.
Yeah, we have the black.
Brazzi's a color, huh?
Well,
An
he's at the
option?
bottom of the sea, sleeping with the fishes. It's pretty black down there.
Oh, you know what? That's probably true. Not like he could tell.
His eyes are closed too.
Oh, are they? I never would have thought.
Give it
It's
to
not
him.
breathing either.
Nope.
So the 921 SWAT Godfather automatic is 9.6 inches overall with a 4-inch 154 cm spear point blade with black DLC finish, 0.125 inch thickness, and plain edge. Handle is black 6061 T6 aluminum. Blade is deployed with button and disengaged with button. Comes with black DLC finish, pocket clip, and of course there's a drawstring pouch.
Yeah. You know what?
I know.
You push that button,
USA.
that'll knock the little hula girl off your dash, won't it?
That's great.
So,
Stab that one.
oh, he gave me one. Leave the gun. Take the ProTech Godfather, starting at only $210 from AtlanticKnife.com.
It really is an offer you can't refuse.
Oh, wow. Very
So.
good.
What do you think of this knife?
What do I think of this knife? Well,
Think you wouldn't interrupt the wedding, or you would?
nah, it's either your brains or your signature.
Oh,
I'll tell you what. You know what? I was going to tell you about this thing.
yes.
I really like how I'm a big see-through chassis person, and
Should write that down on a shirt. I'm big on a see-through chassis.
I want to see through your chassis.
Oh,
Got it.
That one. That's great.
I like how simplistic it is, and I like how it just snaps to it. I mean, do you see my hand vibrate?
Yeah,
I mean,
it does
it's-
a little.
Yeah, it's like you. Oh,
It's
I
like a
can't.
sonic jet.
Can't say that.
We're PG here.
Yeah, we're PG, but we don't. Yeah,
Okay.
you guys know what I'm talking about.
Just
a ripple wave. All right. So I really like the Godfather. Go ahead. It's your turn.
Personally, I like everything about this knife. It's got the quick deployment, excellent quality. I would have liked just a little more like handle contouring or some texture, simply because it's an auto and you want to have a secure grip when you push the button. And since aluminum can get pretty slippery in like wet conditions or your hands are sweaty, I mean, they could put a little bit on there just to give you that extra security. At least in my opinion.
All right.
Other than that, it's great.
Okay, we're on to another Sencut.
Mm-hmm.
How do you pronounce that? The Brazoria?
Brazoria.
Brazoria. Not close enough. Like a Galleria. I've heard it both ways.
I'm sure you have.
3 options. Burgundy. Ron Burgundy. Black. And Jewel Jade.
Yes, the Jewel Jade has made an appearance.
Jack Black.
Oof.
So this folder has a 3.38 inch D2 tool steel blade. It's click point, which showcases a bead blast finish, jimping, and plain edge. Blade is open with a jimp flipper tab and operated on a cage ceramic ball bearings. Handle is Jewel J G10, which you can choose from black or burgundy, as we previously mentioned. However, those options have black finish blades.
Lastly, each liner lock has a tip-up reversible pocket clip, barrel spacers, pouch, and cleaning cloth. Sing an aria with the Brazaria for just $45.65 from alandknife.com. So, I'm going to go first. I like the faux fuller on this one, and I like the look of the blade. It kind of reminds me like an elongated version of the Cogent blade.
Mm-hmm.
And at $45, I'm not disappointed. D2
What
is
say
good.
you?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I like the knife. It's nice. What was our steel again?
D2.
All right, I'm in for this. $45 D2. Sounds like a plan to me.
Yeah.
Nice knife. See?
Nice knife.
I could give Sencut a thumbs up.
That's great.
I want to be.
2 thumbs way up.
And like Woody Allen or Quentin Tarantino, we've got one more in us. With that, we're heading the Viper or so to
6 options for this carry. We've got the titanium stonewashed option. So this folder is 8.25 inches when fully deployed and has a 3.5 inch LO QPM 20-4 stainless blade. Rounded spine. With satin finish and plain edge. Handle is stonewashed gray titanium with blue pivot cap accent. There's also a blue anodized lanyard hole / backspacer and titanium tip-up pocket clip. Yep.
Wonder if that steel is similar to CPM 20. I don't know that one. Blade is open with a gent flipper and is available starting at just $198.84. LionKnife.com.
Yep. So, for those who want to know about the steel. Okay.
Are you serious?
Yes.
All right.
Viper, due to steel shortages, and this is happening to all knife manufacturers. Not just now, it's happened before. They have to make changes to some of their knives, so many make quick changes from Bowler M390 to like CPM 20CV. So both are high quality and just chemically about the same, but they're different steels nonetheless. Plenty of companies do this when they can't get the steel. Sometimes they don't even tell us. We just kind of find out when we do a quality check for a customer, or customer calls them like, hey, I thought this was this and it says this on it, and you're like, you're right, it does. Guess they changed it on us. We contact them like, yeah, we had to change it. We didn't have this steel anymore. Oh, thanks for letting us know. So Viper chose to use the LO QPM 20-4 as an alternative for M390. So it's a German steel that, chemically speaking, is very similar to M390 and CPM 20CV. So,
All right.
with that in mind, C, what do you think of this knife? It's a
Well,
metal knife. So
I gotta tell you, now that you've educated me on the steel,
there's your Jewel fun fact for the day.
$198. Wow. I mean, I don't know how they got it here so cheap with the VAT.
Flag.
So, fwag, not a fwag.
Nice frame lock.
I would have, yeah, it is a nice frame lock. I mean, let's look at the styling on this
Add some
pocket
extra
clip.
details. Look at the handle. It's got
Yeah.
some detailing in there that you
Now,
can't feel exactly.
That will turn a lot of people off because
Why?
Kaiser used to do this on some of theirs, and yes, people just like it
Are we
nice
talking
and
about
clean.
this?
Yes.
Or are we talking about the lines?
Not the lines,
I like the
this.
lines, not the
But I mean, $198. That's pretty nice, I'd have to
titanium,
say.
high
Yeah,
quality steel, the
And-
rounded spine. I
and they
love
got
it.
that rounded spine.
I
yeah,
know.
I don't know.
Sucker
I
for
think
rounded
it's well
spine.
worth it. I would probably pick up one
Yeah, and I like that they did the anodizing of the.
backspacer
Yeah,
and
they did that to the Max Ace too.
Mhm.
Like last week we did, so
Yeah,
that's nice.
I think so.
Extra details, push it over the edge. Right now, we're moving on.
Since that was our final piece of gear, make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, as well as ring that bell so you can be linked to all our gear content while also being automatically entered into giveaways.
Yep, we've got the maxed up giveaways happening on both YouTube and AK's blog right now, so get your name in the drawing before it's too late.
Mhm.
We're also on social media sites like Facebook, Pinterest, Reddit, YouTube, Instagram, and Rumble. We post AK deals, new gear photos, and more, so check us out.
Oh, and our giveaways aren't fake.
Yeah.
We have real
We
winners.
have real giveaways.
They still watch the show.
Yeah,
That's why.
I don't know.
Lastly, listen to our podcast, which our last winner does. Gearing Up with AK. He says things like, Siri, play AK's last podcast.
I didn't even think Siri would pull us up.
I think their phones just did it. On either Spotify or a gaggle of other podcast hosting sites. We talk about knives, outdoor gear, movies, and more.
Mo. Okay, favorite knife on the table this week. You can go first.
Well, I was here.
Oh, you were. Are you still there?
Yes, I'm still there.
So you're doing the Protect.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what,
Godfather.
this Viper is really close. So, I mean, you know, if it didn't have a brushed finish, if it was real like a nice clean, I would be all in on this thing. I think I'm gonna get one still. I like it, but I'll go right here because you can't beat that.
That's great. Well, I liked the other Viper because of the handle and the blade style. I'm not a huge lockback.
A fancy cold
Thumbs
steel, right?
That's not exactly what I was thinking.
Right.
I like it, but I have to go with the tops.
You can't mess up the
USA
tops.
made, and did you see
Yeah.
that finish? That finish is nice.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
See, if our Operator 7 was out here, I would have went with it. Bronze, finished blade.
Well, maybe if we talk a little more about the Operator 7.
We didn't have any of that. We wouldn't open them up. We only had a few. We didn't get
I
many.
think we have
I tried to find
enough.
that one and I couldn't find it.
Well, that's unfortunate because I personally got the label maker. I love the label maker, by the way.
Did you?
And I typed it out.
Oh, somebody
and I-
taped it up. I see.
Yep.
Oh, QC'd it too.
Yeah, because I had to make sure.
You had to check because it told you the right one.
Yes.
All right, so in just a couple seconds, it'll be right here on
the
screen.
new version of the Operator 7.
Yep.
So,
There it is. Same old handle.
yep. The only difference is
New blade. Oh my
Look at
gosh, it
that.
looks thicker than it used to be.
maybe I don't think they changed it.
Christ on Thursday. I
Was
like
it this
that.
thick before?
I don't remember, but it is now.
Oh my
Show it to them.
Okay, so
All right.
what was the finish before? I can't remember. It was some like black wash, I think.
Yeah, and then
And-
plain one. I can't
And they
remember
told
what
it,
it
and
was.
I think they told us this was going to be black wash, and then
It's
we got
supposed to be the
them,
original, but it wasn't. Wow,
and
it's so thick.
It's the new one with the bronze finish.
I'm ready to eat.
That's good. Look, do you see this?
I know.
Right?
It's a man's knife, isn't it? Not to insult you, but that's a man's knife.
That's a knife.
That's a car.
That's not a knife. That's a knife.
Yeah. No stingray's gonna barb you with that in your hand.
That's great.
All right.
That's
with
great.
that, I'm Cee,
Jul.
Just Jul, and that's the way it was. Three.
Am I high enough?
I think you're too high.
I got my
can see
foot
the gray.
high. It's funny. Except that would only make me think I might look like Cher one day. So, thank you for the compliment.
Isn't that what you do when you have goiters?
What?
I'm not even sure what a goiter is. Doesn't
Yeah, I know if you have like a cast on, they tell you to use a pencil, but I wouldn't recommend that because it gets stuck in there.
She's using office scissors. She's a cheapskate. That's what her problem is.
She doesn't have her own pair of scissors.
Yeah, she needs to bring her own back scratching scissors.
That's
We can
great.
get her a back scratcher if you want.
I think we shouldn't.
All right.
Do that. I tried to drop it, but I didn't want to. Would have like brought down the table.